Hello, my name is Marcus.
I'm Sean, and this is the first time that I'm hearing this for the first time.
Punishment.
Punishment,
I'm feeling
baby.
it. I was worried. I was really worried that I hadn't seen you in a couple of weeks, and I thought like the world had changed. I was like, have you fallen out of love with this song? And I got worried. I got worried. Not only I just got worried for you as well. But I realised that everything is good in the world now.
Sean, I gotta be honest with you, bro. I was thinking about that Street Fighter music for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I understand why.
But as soon as I heard the word
Punishment.
I was back, bro! In case you don't know what this is where you guys send in your puns and we read them out. We call it punishment because sometimes the process of going through them can be quite tough. No doubt, it's just as hard to hear them sometimes. Anyway, time for some punishment, baby.
Punishment.
Okay, Sean. Just close the little jail cell door there before we carry on.
That's a little bit eerie, that bit at the end there.
It is, isn't it? It's a little
yeah.
bit scary, yeah. Scariest reload in the world.
You
Right. A bear and a rabbit are conscripted into the army and waiting for their medical checkup. The rabbit says to the bear, listen, I don't really want to go to war. Can you just kick me in the leg so that when I go in and see the doctor, I've got a limp? The bear says, sure, but can you do the same for me when I come out? I don't want to fight either. The rabbit agrees and the bear kicks him in the leg. It's a good kick. The rabbit only just manages to keep himself from falling over and crying out. And when he goes into the doctor's office, he's indeed noticeably limping. The doc takes one look at him and says, nope, army can't use you, not with that leg, sends him home. When the rabbit comes out, he returns a favour and kicks the bear in the leg. Unfortunately, however, the bear is a bear and the rabbit is a rabbit. The kick doesn't even hurt. The rabbit tries kicking him again harder, tries punching him, biting him, even hitting him with one of the waiting room chairs. By the time the bear gets called in for his checkup, the rabbit has spent a good 10 or 15 minutes beating him all over, and he's at most managed to give him a light little nosebleed. Sadly, the bear thanks him for doing what he could and heads in to see the doctor. The doctor takes one look at him and says, nah, can't use you, mate. The bear is thrilled but surprised. He goes, what? Because I got a bit of a bloody nose. And the doctor says, no, because that nurse over there just says she saw you getting your ass handed to you by a limping rabbit. There you go.
Also, I thought that there was an extra pun in there where you said your arse was getting handed to you by a rabbit. And I was like, is that... Where are you going with this?
Oh,
right. Filth. I had a fun childhood. My dad used to push me down the hill in old tyres. They were good years. Oh, I love it though.
My friend keeps insisting that oranges are yellow. I told him, that's just bananas.
I just had a mole removed from my penis. The animal shelter said if it happens again, they're going to press charges.
Sorry. Beat up my mic. Right.
Oh dear.
If we remove all of the margarine on Earth, the world will be a better place.
That's fucking awful, man. That is a shocker. That is a shocker. My other half insisted that I tell them my complete sexual history. So I told them about my first time and listed everyone I had been with before them. And that is where I should have stopped.
Whoopsie. Oh, man. There's this bloke who wakes up and finds himself trapped in a room. No doors, no windows, no way out. The only thing in the room is a table, just sitting there in the middle. So he starts thinking. He gets up and starts running around the table. He runs around and around until his head gets sore. Then he stops, takes a breath, and saws the table in half. Now the man's standing there with two halves. He thinks for a moment, shrugs, and goes, well, two halves make a whole, and then he climbs out through the hole.
You know what's funny? Because it's like
It makes no sense.
But like,
It doesn't. Fair play. That's the sort of thing where at the end it goes, so what's the answer in numbers? What? That was a question. Yeah, that was a question. Okay. Right.
What do you get when you mix human DNA with goat DNA?
I don't know. What do you do? What do you get when you mix human DNA with goat DNA?
Kicked out of the flipping petting zoo.
Oh, that's mad.
Horrible.
Right. We've got an extra joke here. Right. One day, the lion calls in all the animals and says to them, listen to me, peasants. I'm your king, and you need to pay me proper respect. For starters, you need to bring me something to eat tomorrow, and don't you dare bring me something that is not the best food in your possession. The rabbit walks home and thinks about what to bring all day until he decides to pick the best carrots in his garden. On the next day, when it's time for him to display his food, he puts the carrots in front of the lion. The lion rises from his seat, fuming with anger. You filthy peasant, he shouts. Don't you know I'm a carnivore? So he pulls out his dingaling and repeatedly hits the rabbit on the head with it. The rabbit walks away crying, and then laughing, and then crying, and then laughing again. The tortoise walks over and goes, are you completely mental now? What's wrong with you, rabbit? Why are you crying? The rabbit answers, didn't you see how he hit me with his dingaling? It hurt. Okay. So why were you laughing? Said the tortoise. The rabbit answers, look over there. Don't you see the hedgehog arriving with some mushrooms? Oh, there you go.
This is from Joe Eisenring Coleman from Alabama, USA. Big up yourself, Joe. What is green and smells like bacon?
What is green and smells like bacon?
Kermit's finger. It's a classic.
Love it. Three friends are walking along a beach when they stumble upon a magic lamp that was washed ashore. One of them picked it up and gave it a rub. To their surprise, a genie appeared, looking very annoyed. Look, said the genie, I don't have all day and I'm not giving each of you 3 wishes. Instead, I'll give each of you an Olympic-sized pool. Just run towards it, make your wish and jump in. The first man ran and shouted, I want this pool to be filled with delicious food from all over the world. He landed in a pool overflowing with exotic and expensive dishes. The second friend dashed towards his pool and said, I want gold, diamonds and money, baby. Poof, he drove into a sparkling pool filled with treasures. The third was still deciding what he wanted to wish for as he ran. Just as he was about to jump, he tripped over his feet and shouted, oh, sheet! Splosh.
I didn't get one wish.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Septic.
Tough one. I would say if that ever happens to you, think about what you want before you start running.
Pool full of wishes.
Pool full of wishes. Yeah. A fly walks into a restaurant and sits down at a table. It puts a napkin under its chin and adjusts its plate and cutlery. The waiter walks over and asks, what can I get for you? The fly says, I'll have 2 turds, please. No onions. Don't want my breath to stink.
A fisherman catches a golden fish. Wait, the fish says, if you let me go, I'll grant you 3 wishes. The fisherman thinks for a moment and goes, okay, I want to have a gorgeous woman and so much money I never have to worry about anything again. Just like that, the most beautiful woman he's ever seen appears next to him, along with jaw-dropping amounts of cash. And what's your 3rd wish? Says the fish. The fisherman thinks, well, I've got everything I could ever want. You know what? I've got a friend on this boat who's always complaining. Grant him the first thing he says when he wakes up tomorrow morning. The fish agrees. The next day, the friend gets out of his bunk, walks onto the deck, stretches and groans. Oh, 100 dicks up my arse and a rusty anchor in my back.
Wow. Hey, do you know what? Don't be so reckless with your wishes.
Don't be When you wake up in the morning, you got to go, joy to the world. Peace on earth. Yeah.
World peace.
Yeah. I think I have gotten up before and just gone, fuck me.
This is from David. Thank you, David. A woman was on trial for assaulting her husband with his collection of priceless guitars. The judge asked, first offender? She replied, no, first a Gibson, then a Fender. I mean, you're only really going to get that if you're into your music. Yeah. It's a good one, though. Yeah, nice guitar fun. I like
up my Fender
I like
one.
it.
Right. I don't drink alcohol for religious reasons. I drink for completely different reasons.
I saw that one coming. That was like the...
It's because I was saying it.
That was that as well. It's like the dilated pupils.
Yeah.
I don't smoke no more.
Huh?
Not smoking no less.
Oh, that's heavy. Oh, that's a tune.
Ah, big tune.
Back again. Yeah.
In the house again.
Oh, got a bit.
Hey.
Sorry.
We digress. Wait, there's a remix there somewhere.
There we go.
Make it happen. Someone make it happen.
Thank you,
Right.
Matry.
Do you know what propaganda means?
I think so.
It is when a British person takes a good look at something.
Propaganda.
I'm a propaganda.
Propaganda in that, mate. Finally, this one's from Phil. Girlfriend, I'm leaving you. I've been seeing someone else. Boyfriend. How long? Girlfriend. About 10 inches.
Come on! I saw that coming. She probably did as well.
Oh, there you go. This has been another
Punishment.
Thank you very much for joining us, man. Don't forget, if you want to send in your jokes, howtokillanhour.com/jokes. And also, you can check us out on the L socials as well, at How to Kill an Hour everywhere. Sean,
It's been a pleasure
having you back, bro.
Absolute pleasure, bro.
Man. See you next time. Until next time, stay blessed, okay?
Punishment.
Oh, it's a bit of an eerie end, isn't it?